It's going the other way. Leonard. Missed it. Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Missed his first. That one goes.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
George buries it on the catch and shoot. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Oh, and we have a 5-second violation. George. He made his first effort, but not that time. Eight-second violation. It's going the other way. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. Leonard. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
That's a 5-second violation. Beverly. George. And Jordan able to secure the rebound. Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 12. Durant. Won't go. From long range, Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
George. Now that's a contest. To Dinwiddie. 3 seconds is the call. substitution being made in this one. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Leonard. Offensive rebound. To Dinwiddie. Now to Jordan, down low. Has a chance. Not that time.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. It's LA Clippers ball. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. 5-second violation. Leonard gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Time to shuffle things up. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. 3 for 3. Nice. Kyrie with the rock. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark. George, yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Kyrie across the timeline. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Leonard. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Irving. Not that time. He missed it. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. It's a second. One more coming. Whoops, that won't go. Has a look. Nice pass to set things up.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
For 3. Working hard on the glass. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Leonard. It's good.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
The feed stolen away.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Fires the 3. He drills the 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
George not getting the bounce. Gets it in the left corner. Leonard knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. It's a 5-second violation.
5-second violation.
George, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
George against KD. Fires the 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. For three, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
George. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys down big. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Trouble getting the ball across half court. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. That's a 5-second violation. George, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Oh, 5-second violation. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Irving still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. George. Textbook defense. To Irving. Off the assist.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
From long range. Message received. Well defended. To Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He has yet to hit one tonight. No good. George. Not done yet. To George. Beyond the arc for three. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
1 minute left in the second.
Here's a chance from long range, and he knocks it down, Jay.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Irving with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Leonard.
To number 6, DeAndre Jordan. That's his first personal.
Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's been steady. 83% at the line. First one goes down. And he hits the second.
Entering the game for the Brooklyn Nets. Number 31.
And he hits all 3 free throws. Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. The Clippers are now in the penalty.
Irving. Off the mark. No good. PG lets it fly. And he hits.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true.
Ah, scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
George, tough matchup against Durant. 4-3, and he knocks it down.
Call me assassin for a reason.
Durant. That's how you defend. Straight on three. At the buzzer. Paul George is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Second of three, no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard, that's the record. His 14th three-pointer in the game.
We have a national weather warning, excessive heat on the court.
Up 5 seconds. George, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Kicks it around the perimeter. Durant. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. To Beverly. George, 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Brooklyn's got it. Irving, knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Baseline drive. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard to Paul George. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
That's off the side of the rim, short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
George, that's good D. Shot no good. To Jordan. Off the assist.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Number 6.
To George. To Leonard. George. Great defense, forcing the miss. George. No good. That's great defense. Eight seconds. It's going the other way. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
George. Smothering D. Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Leonard. He just continues to knock him down from deep. That extends his NBA record for one game.
He's just shattering that thing. But he's a very smart player. Look for him next time, maybe to give you a head fake, crack into you, get to the free throw line. This guy is a proven scorer.
Here come some changes. Kenny Atkinson turning to his reserves. Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
George. Offensive board to Paul George. Fires the three, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Oh, and we have a 5-second violation. Fires the three, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Substitution being made in this one.
Clippers, number 13, Paul.
George to Leonard.
And number 20.
For three, Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Lets it fly from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Rebounds taken down by Leonard.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Williams. George. Not easy.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
8-second violation. It's going the other way. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Paul George. From long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. That's a 5-second violation. It's George for two. Third quarter comes to an end, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. The Clippers with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
5-second violation. Beverly. George lets it fly. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Leonard to George. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Paul George nails it from downtown.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's a 5-second violation. George.
Gotta shoot that. Gotta shoot that.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Jordan. And it's Zubats with the rebound. George. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 11, Kyrie Irving. Entering the game for the Clippers. Number 4.
George buries the 3. That's a 5-second violation. George. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Now, how about this? He called for the ball. When somebody calls for the ball with their hands ready, that means they're mentally getting themselves prepared for the shot before the ball was ever in their hands. That's the kind of preparation you need.
George, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
To Paul George. Beyond the arc for 3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Paul George. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. George to Harkless. George. Now that's a contest. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 2, Rylinnolin. Stepping in for the Nets, number 12, Joe.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. George, I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Watch the cutter coming through. Bump, 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 bump.
George against KD. To Beverly. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Able to convert on both free throws. Oh, 5-second violation. George. Off the iron. No good. Trouble getting the ball across half court. George. Second effort. To George. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Leonard. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Up 5 seconds. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, and we have a 5-second violation. Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Leonard shakes free and hits.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Fires the three. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Patrick Beverly able to recover with the block. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. That misses with a second to go. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.